Lesson X. When everything fractures, what refuses to break. Finding myself in chaos, not lost in the noise. Finding myself in chaos, beneath all the voids. Finding myself in chaos, where structure dissolves. Something remains when everything falls. Reality bends under pressure. Certainty slips from my hands. Every belief I constructed shifts like unstable sand. Voices collide in my headspace, none of them fully my own. Each one demanding direction while pulling me further from home. What if confusion is honest? What if disorder reveals? When every illusion collapses, it's only the constant real. So I stop resisting the fracture, let perception rearrange. If everything I depend on can vanish, what in me cannot change? Finding myself in chaos, not building a form. Finding myself in chaos, inside of the storm. Nothing to stabilize, nothing to claim, only awareness, untouched by the change. I chased a version of order, tried to design every step, measured existence and outcomes, calculated every breath. But control is a fragile invention, it shatters the moment it's pressed. What I tried hardest to manage was never mine to possess. Now I observe the unfolding without interference or need. Everything moves in its rhythm without requiring me. No longer seeking a structure, no longer shaping a plan. If everything moves without asking, what am I, if not that? Finding myself in chaos, where nothing can stay. Finding myself in chaos, beyond what I say. No identity holding a role to defend, only the witness that has no end. Look, collapse is a kind of language, it speaks when nothing makes sense. Every break down the doorway, every limit defends. When all definitions dissolve and the mind can't pretend, what remains isn't something that begins or that ends. Not a concept to capture, not a truth you can store. It's the space where all questions don't need answers anymore. Let it fall, let it shift, but survive cannot drift. No center to lose. Finding myself in chaos, nothing to choose. Everything moving, nothing confined. Still something steady outside of time. If identity fractures and memory fades, if meaning dissolves and certainty breaks, what remains in the absence of all that I knew? Not an answer, but something more true. Look, no ground, no frame, no fixed position. No need to define, no need for remission. Every concept I held starts slipping away. Now I stand in awareness with nothing to say. No need to control it, no need to contain. Everything falls, but nothing is lost in the frame. No center, no edge, no end, no. Even confusion is clarity hidden. Even disorder is rhythm within. Nothing is random when seen from afar. Every collapse shows you what you are. Not what you built, not what you claim, but what remains when